How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Man, I can't believe it's already April 3rd already, man. This year just seems like it's just going to continuously fly by and all that good stuff. But today's poem, I'm going to be talking about something that actually is near and dear to my heart. And it's basically talking about you earn respect. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. When it comes to what happened over the weekend, I have to do my best to inspect, because when Mr. Will Smith did basically what he did is basically falls right into the category of blatant all out disrespect. I know most people won't really admit this, but Jada Pinkett Smith has done a tremendous job of displaying her uptight pain in the butt gift of making people feel very, very uncomfortable and being an all out spoiled brat who has the senses and actions of a bunch of cats in New York City rats. I'm not Team Jada and I'm not Team Will, but at the end of the day, here is the ultimate deal. Will Smith makes the money and Will Smith should make the decisions. But their relationship has become some sort of crazy and basically an insane religion. If I was in somebody's particular shoes, I would go all out of my way to make the ultimate incision, meaning it's time to cut ties without any surprise, because it's time for men again to be on the rise and take their pride all the way back without trying to overreact. Men and women, I'm going to say to you all that it's time to explode like a SpaceX rocket. If your significant other always goes out of the way to be out of pocket, now I'm going to say something that is going to make most people mad, and it may be so sad, but now that I'm about to say it, I'm really glad. Marriage in the United States of America is very, very, and I must say, very bad, especially for people that are in Will Smith and Jeff Bezos' position. You have to always be lawyered up with contracts in order for you to be happy in your position. Whether people want to realize it or not, everything, and I mean everything, family, is a financial move no matter what in this life you do. From going to school, going to work, paying bills, being in a relationship, having kids, having a car, renting or owning a place, and getting married is an economic move. And most people, unfortunately, do not care or have a clue. That is the way the economic world cookie crumbles. However, most men and women out here are not and may never ever be ready for life's economic all-out rumble. Too many people out here buy into this fake kumbaya lifestyle, and for the most part, people stumble or their entire world constantly tumbles. But nowadays, most people would like to waste their time listening to adults with third grade educations who just like to talk under their breath or online, and when you hear them, they just mumble. But life goes on. Looking at one of the richest people, Will Smith, in the world, life is a part of just a sad, sickety, sad song. Maybe I'm right, or maybe I'm wrong, but a person in Will Smith's position, unfortunately, may not last long. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, but before I conclude, I will say this with all sincerity. I'm not saying marriage is a bad thing, totally. I'm not saying relationships are a bad thing, totally. But the problem is a lot of people fall in love and they do not talk about the economics of it all. And more people, today's world and tomorrow's world, are going to be economically screwed if their marriage does not work out, or even if they stay in their marriage, hence Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I know it's been a week long now since this thing has happened, but they are living proof that you can have all the money, celebrity, and fame in the world and still be miserable. What Will Smith's life is like right now, he's made so many money moves. But the ultimate money move that he has made is the one of him being married to somebody, and he's not clean either, so I'm not saying he's 100% clean, but to be married to somebody that will openly disrespect you in front of the world on live television or online or whatever, and let the world know, how bad you are in various different areas. I'm not even going to go into detail because I didn't even realize. I've heard so many rumors, so let me be the adult in the room and do my own research. So I listen to the table talk nonsense, and I'm just like, and how could any self-respecting man or woman stay with somebody that openly and blatantly disrespects them continuously. Because I never followed them because I don't follow celebrities like that unless they're talking about economic moves. That's why I love the fact that platforms like EWEBULL University, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and various others are, the economic players in the African-American community that are talking about making economic moves in the African-American community are getting more notoriety across the internet spectrum and whatnot. Great example, Ian Dunlap is on the 85 South show. So I love the fact that comedy and economics are going hand in hand. But ultimately, at the end of the day, what I'm really getting at is, I've said the statement, who you bank with and who you spend your money with holds more power than who you vote for. I still agree to that statement today. But who you marry means a lot. It really does. Outside of looks, outside of love, it means a lot. And that's why I commend certain societies that still do the arranged marriages, because people don't realize that for the most part, if you look back to ancient societies, marriages happened to bring, they would call them clans, they would call them tribes, they weren't countries, villages, whatever, together to have an economic bond and whatnot. Even today, in today's world of I'll say a great example, it's traditional in Indian households, people from India, to have arranged marriages and whatnot, but to join families. And then of course, hey, there's an economic background, educational background done to these things to ensure that the family honor continues and goes and whatnot. And one of the saddest things is that like I said, I grew up watching Will Smith. Okay, I grew up watching Jada Pinkett. Always was a Will Smith fan, not really a Jada Pinkett fan, but whatever. But the fact that their legacy could possibly be tarnished, or possibly has been tarnished because of one night, everything that he's built up and worked for, that is the saddest thing. And he basically, I saw a mental breakdown in a sense, to the point where, and I'm not acting like I'm a psychiatrist, but I will say that anybody can be pushed to a limit eventually. And when they blow up, it could be very huge, it could be minor, but in this case, it was very huge. And if you marry down and you don't marry up, that's, I don't understand. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm just talking about attitude, education, not even just college education, but, because, there's a lot of overeducated college idiots out there. And I'm talking about people who consistently listen to educational things, they read, they have dialect discussions and whatnot. They're not just sitting around gossiping and watching on social media and watching nonsense reality television shows, things of that nature. But I will say with all sincerity that, Team Will and Team Jada, they should be a team together, but they aren't. And the fact that, the whole ship could be tumbling down right now. I mean, we're talking about a career-ending situation here, because of your partner and things of that nature. And they are a living example of a toxic relationship. And I don't want anybody toxic in my life, even if I'm making money off of it. That means it needs to be like a contract-based relationship, to the point where, okay, you're going to do this job for me, or I'm going to do this job for you. And once it's done, we will part ways and never the two shall meet. You know what I mean? Situation. But that's how I look at it. And a lot of respect has been lost with Will Smith in this situation. A lot of respect is, for me, I've lost respect for him and Jada Pinkett altogether, just digging more deep into this thing. And, respect is earned, and all the money in the world, it's proven that it can't make you happy, because this man is not happy. Me personally, if I was in Will Smith's shoes, well, I never would have been in his shoes, but if I had amassed the wealth Will Smith, I wouldn't even have gotten worried about getting married. And if I did, it certainly wouldn't have been to somebody like Jada Pinkett Smith, because, oof, if a man and a woman can't have peace in their own home, then where can you have peace at? You shouldn't have to go on vacation to get peace. That's my mindset. So on that note, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, bond investor, the whole nine, sign up with WEBULL, sign up with Acorns, sign up with Stash, and sign up with Coinbase and whatnot. The best thing with WEBULL is when you put a penny in your account after signing up, you get up to $900 worth of stocks. All the other platforms, you get up to $5 to $20, $30 from just opening your account up. And then obviously with an individual retirement account, you get an opportunity to invest money via a pension plan, do the research. I'm not giving out financial advice. And obviously that's always a good thing, especially as you get older. Another great caveat to Acorns is you can do all those things. Plus you can link your Acorns account to your debit card, and say if you spend $5.50, well, Acorns will round that up to $6, and that extra 50 cents they will actually invest that money for you, so you can spend and invest all at the same time, right? And also, last but not least, check out my online store, support your local entrepreneurs. I have a Shopify store. Buy something out of the store for yourself, for your significant other, for your kids, the whole nine. All right. So on that note, family, be happy at the end of the day, but still make money moves, or you're gonna live, bro, like a fool. Take care, family.